Okay, so it goes to Starscream. Packaging, typical Henkei packaging, monochromatic blue. There was a lot more tape on this packaging than the Henkei Liger, the clear Liger figure. A lot more tape. In fact, there's little pieces sticking off right here. I'll have to go back and clean some of that tape off of the plastic. But there's the back, which basically I'm assuming is the same as all the Henkei Starscream packaging, just in that monochromatic blue. But maybe slip that tape off, you can slide the card out, put it back in. So it does have a little, I'm just going to take that out. It does have a little trading card here, which I still have attached. Should have his stats there on the back. The only other thing it came packaged with was the instructions. But we don't need those stinking instructions. We know how to transform this guy. Alright, so just about every bit of plastic on this guy is translucent. From the red plastic to the crystal clear plastic to the blue plastic underneath. They do have, as with Liger, and we'll see in the transformation, moving parts, joints. It is an opaque silver plastic, but it is just, you can just see, just everything on here is translucent. It does have the trademark Henkei chrome here on the weapons, and the thrusters back here is a black chrome, much like the black on the Ravage figure. But even the little rubbery nose cone is clear. You do have a purple Decepticon logo here on the nose and on each of the wings, although it is a little bit difficult to see. Let me take the guns off. With that purple showing through there, or with the blue showing through the wing, there you can see the purple a little bit better now. You know, but it's essentially the Henkei mold, just all in translucent plastics. Let's take these guys off. The missiles are, even the guns is a transparent blue, and the missiles are crystal clear transparent as well. Of all of the Seeker classics or Henkei Seeker jets that I have, which I'm still missing Thrust and Dirge, in case anybody out there might have an extra they want to work a deal with. But anyways, this one here, I think, is the highest quality. I've already transformed this guy once into his robot mode, and I tell you, you know how on the other Seeker molds, Seeker jets, as we've gone along, you know, certain things don't quite stay in place and things are loose. Oh my goodness, this guy is super tight, super tight. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this transformation going. I'm not going to go too in depth because we know how, but you know, I'll show. I mean, look at how hard it is just to pull the legs down. You know, even flipping these, listen to that click. You know, it's the quality on this is very, very nice. I mean, even just swiveling these little stabilizing fins up is difficult. Wait till we get, there we go. I mean, just bending the knee. Listen to how it clicks into place and how stiff that is, which is cool. I'm glad that it's of such a nice quality. It still has all the same articulation, by the way. It bends in the knee, rotates, all that good stuff. Even this part up here, it's got the those little wheels, by the way, they are a clear plastic, but there's a little bit of chrome on the hubcap part, I guess you would call it, that shows once you flip it down. Golly, I'm afraid I'm going to break this guy, but you know, just because this translucent plastic, you know, is brittle, and just with as hard as it is to move some of these joints, I mean, which some people might not like. You know, some people might find that a little bit annoying, but it does kind of make me nervous. There we go. I mean, you can hear everything snapping into place and creaking as I'm moving everything. I mean, even just getting his fists out, it's just ridiculously difficult. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. So yeah, while it is slightly annoying that it's difficult to get all these pieces to move, it is nice to know that they really stepped up the quality control on this figure. I mean, you know, with as much as you're spending on them, they better. Now, here we go. The robot mode. Pretty much all the same translucent plastic we saw in the bot mode. He does have a few more paint applications here. There's some silver here around the wrists. There's a bit of silver paint here on the shoulders. There's a little bit of gold paint here and here. And then up here above his shoulders. The head is transparent except for the face. The face has got the same kind of dark chrome here. It's a little bit lighter, but it's almost that dark on the face, and the eyes are painted red, which it would have been nice maybe if they could have figured out a way to leave the eyes a transparent red. So that, you know, I mean, basically the whole thing is light piping just about, but that would have been nice. But still, it is quite nice. even painted, it still looks good. Again, we have silver opaque plastic here for all the moving parts at the joints, where all the little ball joints and swivels are at. Again, I believe because that plastic's probably quite a bit more resilient to being moved than this clear plastic. Like I said, the clear plastic is nerve-wracking because it can be brittle. Just looking to see if I missed any other paint. I mean, there's hardly any paint on this guy at all. It's just generally all molded clear plastic with a few spots of yeah. So sorry, I lost my train of thought. The phone was buzzing at me. Anyways, gorgeous, gorgeous figure. The weapons, like I said, you have the trademark chrome. You know what, I know people put the guns in there, but I really like all of my classics or Henkei Seekers with the guns on his back. I just think that's just such a much more dynamic look. I just like that so much more. So anyways, I am thoroughly pleased with this figure. He's even more worth the money than I think Liger was. Like I said, just because the quality was really stepped up on this figure. Two thumbs up on this guy. Save your pennies, find one of these guys. You know, if you're as much of a classic Seeker fan as I am, this guy is definitely a must-have. You can't go wrong with him. He is just, there's nothing more I can say other than, wow, I'm so thrilled. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.